Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank you to my Republican colleagues for the trust and faith that you have placed in me to be your leader. To all my colleagues around the circle, welcome and good morning. This is a day to celebrate. And we'd also like to not only congratulate our returning senators, but the new senators too. This is a great honor and privilege to serve the people of Connecticut. You're going to enjoy the education you will receive. And also to the people of this great state of Connecticut who have entrusted us to represent their voices in this building. Thank you for that honor. It is certainly a blessing to serve. Those who serve in this chamber make up a body that is the people's voice. We are a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, a uniquely Connecticut concept upon which both our state and our nation is built. And within this government, it is the legislature that has the unique honor and responsibility to represent all people. Everyone in this chamber, on both sides of the aisle, got involved in public service because we all want to make our great state even better. As we begin this legislative session, there are many important issues that we must address together. We must make our state more affordable when it comes to everything from energy to health care. We must work to ensure that everyone has opportunity for education and advancement, opportunity for a good-paying job that can support individuals and their families, opportunity for a healthy, happy, prosperous life in our state. In everything that we do, may we all continue being led by our call to service. As we stand here around this circle, I remember swearing in our new senators 2 years ago on January 6th, standing outside on that cold, frigid day. It is a sight for sore eyes to see us gathered once again, standing inside today, and a sight I hope to continue to see as we work to do the people's business with transparency and sunlight, which means enabling the public access to this building, the People's House. While we are not standing outside in that bitter cold, I would be remiss if I didn't also acknowledge that for far too many Connecticut residents and families, that they are struggling today with these cold winter days and nights. We are facing a home heating crisis as energy costs climb and as Washington cuts funding for the most vulnerable. We have the ability to help our most vulnerable and our working and middle-class families during these unprecedented times, and we must do exactly that. Work for them to bring them the help that they need and so deservedly have earned. For far too many families, 2022 was a year that had significant challenges. Record-breaking inflation strained family budgets and made it increasingly difficult to afford to care for a family. We saw shortages of vital necessities like formula, children's medication, and now diabetes medication. Through it all, I have been amazed by the resiliency of Connecticut's families and compelled to continue to advocate for a better future for our state and our country. Whenever I think of what it means to me to stand in this chamber with all of you around this circle, I think of the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You only need a heart full of grace a soul generated by love, and you can be that servant. May we all serve with grace and love in the year ahead. We have challenges ahead. We will face them together, and we will push for a better way to reach solutions so that all people who live in Connecticut can benefit. So, before I end, I'd also like to thank Senator Duff for working for the past 2 years as with President Looney. Also congratulate you on your leadership, and likewise to you, Mr. President, your election as our president, and also introduce my family. I have with me today my lovely wife, Cindy. Also with me is my daughter, Catherine, my son, Kevin, and my brother, Martin, all the way from St. Louis. Now, there are a few other fans and family members at home watching. There is my mom, and also our other children, Jesse and Brittany, as well as her husband, Ralph, and then our grandchildren, Kaylee, Ralphie, Eddie, Charlie, Harry, Johnny, and Goldie. So thank you very much. Enjoy the day. It's a day of celebration.